All right, welcome back. This week we're going to be checking out more of the Citizen Soldier songs. Today we're going to do Devil Inside. Hope you guys enjoy this. I know a lot of their songs are sad and speak to what's really going on. You can find comfort in knowing that other people understand and really do matter to the world. Let's go ahead and check out Devil Inside. See what we think.
In the middle of the night, it's haunting me. Whisper in the dark, won't let me sleep. In the middle of the night, it wants my soul. Fighting for my life, but it won't let go.
So that's one of the worst things that I have to deal with is sleeping has become few and far between for me over the years of dealing with the depression and anxiety that I go through. Um, yeah, not being able to sleep because of things nagging at me and constantly rerunning through scenarios that I have actually no control over has been a major issue, and I know a lot of people suffer from that. Trying to find ways to help calm your mind and relieve that stress and overthinking. There are many things out there you can try that different things work for different people, and finding that one thing that works for you is something worth trying to do. So, you got to be able to sleep at some times. Keep trying to find what works.
I see an angel, I see the devil. Same old story that's been told. I don't deserve grace, fight for forgiveness, but I already sold my soul.
So that line that says you don't deserve grace, that's a feeling that your depression, anxiety, and whatever other mental health issues that you're dealing with is trying to force on you. It's not true. Just because you're sick and you're battling for your life every minute of every day doesn't mean you're less of a person. It means you're having to struggle more than the most just to make it through the day. So don't fall for those lies about you don't deserve it. Just keep holding on and keep fighting through. Find things that work for you to help you change that mindset.
I will always be a slave to the voice inside my head. All these monsters deep inside will not rest until I'm dead. In the middle of the night, it's haunting me. Whisper in the dark, won't let me sleep. In the middle of the night, it wants my soul. Fighting for my life, but it won't let go.
So that's your depression, anxiety, and any other mental health issues that you're not wanting to deal with because you didn't choose to have them. That's all the lies that it's telling you, and that it's not going to stop until you're dead. And don't believe that it has the power over you like that. I know it's almost impossible to stand up and fight against it, but you're still here, so you're still fighting. It's not really you, it's the depression fighting against you. And you can make it through. Don't fall for that lie that your depression and anxiety is never going to stop and never going to be any better. It's always going to be a small part of who you are, but it doesn't have to define who you are as a person forever. There are ways that you can find to deal with it, whether it be medication, therapy, or having family to help you go through it, or friends to help you go through it. but finding ways to fight that and realizing that you've made it this far. If you're still here and you're still watching, then you've still made it this far through your battles, and that makes you incredibly strong and not willing to give up on yourself. So don't believe the lies that it's trying to force down your throat. You're stronger than it. It's a battle and it's painful all the way through, but you can make it. So don't give up on yourself.
Cage, I bury my rage so no one else will ever see. High on the pain, I will always be a slave to the darkest part of me. Now I'm running out of time. Get out while you still can. And the moon is getting high. The beast is back again.
So that to me is saying that you're trying to protect other people by chasing them out of your life because you don't know any other way to do it. You feel that it's better to just remove the people from your life to protect them rather than have them have to deal with the same pain and hurtness. Better to remove the people from your life than it is to have them deal with the same pain and hurt, anguish that you're going through all the time. But that's not the answer to getting yourself healthy and being more in control of your mind. It is a terrible battle to face alone. When you're facing it alone in the darkness at night, everything is just screaming at you and pulling you down and trying to lie to you to convince you that you're just a slave to the darkness and that you'll never be anything better. That's all just lies. Not true. I know it seems like it is and that it's almost impossible to fight against, but you can. Just don't give up on yourself and try to hold on to the things that help you make it through.
In the middle of the night, it's haunting me. Whisper in the dark, won't let me sleep. In the middle of the night, it wants my soul. Fighting for the light, but it won't let go. So throw me in the fire, fire, fire. Leave me here to burn, burn, burn. Throw me in the fire, fire, fire. Leave me here to burn, burn. The devil out of me.
So, what I get from throwing me in the fire and leaving me here to burn is you would rather suffer alone so that you don't burden other people with your problems or pain that you're going through. And trying to burn the devil out of you is it's an interesting metaphor for it. But going through that pain alone and suffering through all that, not going to just pull you through on the other side just because nobody else had to know about it. There are other people out there that want to help you and willing to take on some of the burden for you, help you through it. By sharing some of what you're going through and having somebody listen to you and actually hear you, being heard is such a relief sometimes. Sometimes that's just what you need just to help you make it through this day. So don't give up. Don't be afraid to sit down and talk with somebody. You need to find a friend or family member, even if you have to reach out and get a counselor to help you, like unburdening yourself from that and having somebody else that knows what you're going through and is there to support you. Such a relief and a major help. So those are a lot of the lies that it's going to feed you, is that you deserve the suffering, you deserve the misery, that it'll never let you go, and that you will never be able to get better. That's all just a bunch of lies that it's trying to force you to stay in that dark place. You deserve so much better than what it's trying to feed you on these lies.
So throw me in the fire, fire, fire. Leave me here to burn, burn, burn. Throw me in the fire, fire, fire. Leave me here to burn, burn, burn. So throw me in the fire, fire, fire. Leave me here to burn, burn, burn. Throw me in the fire, fire, fire. Leave me here to burn, burn. The devil out of me.
So that's Citizen Soldier, Devil Inside. It explores a lot of the lies that your mental health issues are forcing onto you about how you're not worth anything, how you're not good enough, that it will never let you go. And unfortunately, it is a sad truth that some of us just can't get over and can never get past, and that I struggle with daily on trying to find ways to hold down those lies that it's forcing onto me. And that's one of the things you have to try and remember, is that it is lies, that it's just the depression trying to win when things are always capable of being better. Just try to remember that you are worth more than what your depression tries to feed you that you are. It's only ever going to lie to you about everything, so don't believe any of it. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give in to the darkness. Always stand up against it. You're worth more than you can ever know. Somebody out there does actually care, does actually understand. Just keep holding on. Worth more than you can believe.